Hey people, all right, I'm gonna do a little quick one here because this is about chickens. Today and last night we were negatives and single digits above zero. Now I think we might be up to around 10 or 11. I think the high today for our area is supposed to be about 15. But I just want to make this point. Chickens are birds. They have feathers. They are good to go. They don't need a ton of extra protection and heat and all that stuff that a lot of people do. So I'm going to show you what we do. Mrs. Howell just went over here and busted up the... Ooh, look at that. She grabbed 3 eggs today, and there'll be more by the time we go to put them up this evening, I'm sure. But look, they're out here. Look at them walking around. Their food is under there. Their water is right out here. You can see that water there even has ice in it. Mrs. Howell just used the stick. There she goes, look. See, she got that stick. That's the water stick. We break the water with that, stir it up a little bit when it's really cold out because it'll glaze over. But you see them chickens are out here pecking at the ground. You can see where we had the food out this morning. That's sort of a little circle right there. Because I'll take it and I'll kind of twist it so the stuff flies out the sides a little bit, and that gives them a chance to scratch and peck even in the snow. During the day, this is what they do. They come out on their own. They walk around in the snow. They go underneath the A-frame, or sometimes they go back inside of the coop. The venting is all over the place. That's gaps. You would normally do like a board and batten, and you'd put the battens to cover those gaps, but I intentionally left those gaps. Under here, you can see there's a lot of gaps under there for air to flow through, right along with cobwebs. The roof top is vented. The side over here, that's got metal screen, but it's all airflow right through there. That door stays open all day, every day. Look, you can even see down there, some of them actually like to just roost in and lay down right there. Even with the snow and the cold, that little indention is one of the girls who decided, I think this is a nice place to hang out. This side over here, the snow worked its way down from the roof line. This was actually like a complete arch, and it's melted away the top section. Now this side, the top, again, it's open across. I put this because these, in the summertime, I take the plastic off, and it really gives good airflow through there. I don't want wind, so I close that during the winter time. They still get the light through there during the daytime, but no wind blows directly through that. And when we reposition the net fencing, this is another door that we can open up if we bring that fencing, which that fencing is pretty much useless in wintertime, the electric fence, but it keeps them in. So anyway, that's the quick and skinny of it. Our girls, last 3 years in a row, they have never stopped laying. We are still getting, I mean, they slow down a little bit, but that has more to do with just the days being shorter. The temperatures have very little effect actually on them. Once they're in that full laying mode, they're mature chickens and they're laying eggs, they'll keep laying. If you have a rooster, that's a big one. You give them plenty of food and water. And then they have a safe place to sleep at night, to get tucked in and, you know, not have to worry about predators. We have no heat lamps. We have no lighting inside there anymore. Originally, I put a little light with the solar panels because I already had it. It was a little kit I had used for something else. One of those Harbor Freight panel kits. But that went to crap and I didn't bother replacing it. And yeah, I mean, they get outside, they have sunlight, they have air, they have fresh air, they have food and water. If they want to go in, they go in. If they want to go out, they go out. And they stay active and they keep on laying eggs. We are still right now, we have 9 hens and a rooster. Summertime, we typically get 7 or 8 eggs a day. Right now, we're getting around 6 eggs a day, sometimes a little, sometimes maybe 5. Sometimes we get, like 2 days ago, we got 8. But on average, right around 6 eggs a day. And they keep on doing what they're supposed to do. Remember, there's birds here in Maine. They are here all year. They live in those trees. They live all up in those branches. They have nests and things all up in those. At nighttime, they just go to their nest and hunker down. In the morning, they're out flying around doing their thing. They can survive. Chickens or birds, they can survive. You don't have to waste your money. You don't have to waste your energy. And you don't have to try to baby them, because realistically, you're actually probably hurting the production by doing that. And if you're just doing it from an economic standpoint, even with the price of eggs going up, you can buy a lot of eggs for what some people spend on freaking extra equipment, heated water troughs and heat lamps and all this extra stuff. It's not necessary. Don't do it. And speaking of birds out in the wild, somewhere over there, I just heard it. Can you hear that? It's a woodpecker. I can't see him, but I know he's out there. I can hear it. Listen real close. That 2 little finch just flew over here onto that tree. There's birds all over the place up here. You can hear them. Anyway, just wanted to do that, show you guys kind of what we do. And like I said, we're in the single digits today. Our birds are outside. The sun is not full brightness. We got an overcast, partially overcast day, but there's enough that they want to be outside. They enjoy it. They like it. The fresh air is good for them. So my recommendation, let them outside. Let them have their space outside, even when it's cold, and they'll do good. They'll do better with that than being cooped up. All the fumes and ammonia and other stuff from their poop and everything inside the coop, it's not good for them. Fresh air and sunshine is important. So anyways, comment, like, subscribe, whatever you're going to do with that, and we'll see you on the next one.